Yeah, that was a tough one. Let one get away there at the end. Give Georgia Tech credit. I thought they certainly outplayed us in the first half, and we didn't play very well in the first half again. I thought we got all kinds of good shots, especially early in the game, and we didn't make very many. We didn't turn the ball over, so I thought we were doing some good things, but Amir got into some foul trouble, and I don't think he played with great poise tonight. Trey gave us some fantastic minutes, really energized us. Curran Scott, fantastic minutes. Those two guys played really well for us off the bench. Battled back, and 12, 13, 14 minutes of the second half, we played great and did a better job defensively, made some shots, got a few easier baskets in terms of scoring off our defense, took control of the game, and then, to their credit, DeVoe he beat us at the end. And Banks' defense is outstanding. Man, he's a problem in there. He bothers shots, blocks shots, protects the paint. He's a difference maker in our league. And then their two guards are just really good players. Those two guys they're so poised, so skilled, and they can both score, they can both dribble, they can both pass, and they're hard to deal with. That's why great guards, help you win, and that's why Georgia Tech has played great down the stretch. Josh has done a good job with them. But disappointing, certainly, into the homestand. We've played really well here down the stretch at home, and hate that we let one get away at the end. Questions?
You're up by 9-5 to play.
Yeah.
What was the undoing there?
Well, they went zone. We got 3 wide open threes and missed them all. And then Mike DeVoe, we had 2 ball screen coverage mistakes defensively, and he scored. We went zone 1 possession. He scored. We just couldn't quite get him stopped. And offensively, we might have missed the front end of a 1-and-1 in that stretch. I think Amir missed the front end of a 1-and-1. And they just made plays down the stretch, and we kind of didn't. We had a couple guys look like, just not as aggressive as they needed to be. And Banks being in there to protect the basket is hard. It keeps you out of there a little bit. And, with them scoring, they were able to get their defense set. And we just didn't do as good enough job of executing down the stretch. We had a couple plays that we tried to run. Al threw it to the wrong guy once late on a play. And then, obviously one of the plays we wanted Tevin to probably drive it a little bit, and he took a tougher shot than I think he needed to. But, again, those are tough. Those aren't easy situations. Georgia Tech made better plays, and Josh helped their guys a little bit more than I was able to help our guys.
Brad, how deflating is this to close the season this way with these 2 games?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's disappointing, but, I've told you guys, like, we have to execute extremely well to win these games now. Like, I mean, if they were drafting players, it's not like we're going to win the first 5 drafts. And, like, Georgia Tech's got really good players. Virginia Tech's got good players. Like, our guys look like their guys look like our guys, and you got to execute. And we didn't quite do that. And, Virginia Tech really made big-time plays down the stretch. I was pretty upset with our team at Virginia Tech because I didn't think we were very tough. When I watched the film back, I was probably a little too harsh at times. We did have a 1-point lead, middle of the second half on the road. And, we kind of didn't finish. They out-executed us down the stretch and made more shots, and we kind of melted defensively. And we a little bit melted defensively here tonight, the last 5 minutes. And the problem for us is we don't have a shot blocker. We don't have James Banks. We don't have Elijah Thomas this year. So if they get to the rim on us, it's hard. And so we've got to our ball screen coverage has to be right. We can't make mistakes. And if they get it inside us, it's harder for us. And so I'm disappointed because we've played so well at home here for the last, whatever it is, month and a half, and we've had some fantastic wins, and we've had terrific crowds and great environment, and we start out a little slow, and then it's crazy. I think our team has come back from 10 points down 5 times this year to win, and I told our guys that at halftime. I said, guys, we've done this 5 times. We need to start the half the right way. Let's get some momentum, and we're going to win this game. And we did. And then, with 5.5 minutes to go, we didn't finish. And, Georgia Tech made the plays that they needed to make to beat us, and Mike DeVoe was the difference at the end.
You've got some young guys on this team, and obviously you talked about how this is a deflating last 2 games, but what's the message now to get them ready for the ACC tournament next week?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to be excited to go compete. ACC tournament's a new season. You should be excited to go play. I mean, you should be excited to play every game. It doesn't matter what game you're playing. They're keeping score. You want to win. It's like I think our guys will be excited, but we're going to have to play great. We have to play really, really well to win these games. And so, we played really, really well for about 10, 12 minutes, played okay for about, 15 minutes, and then we faded down the stretch for 5 or 6 minutes, and the game got away from us. And we can't do that. We've got to play higher level longer to win games in this league. And our guys know that, and we've shown that we can do it. We've done it several times against some outstanding opponents. So, it's a new season. I hate that, we had a chance to finish 500 here tonight in the league, and that's not an easy feat to accomplish sometimes, and we didn't quite get it done. But, we got to get ready to move on, and, I think we play Wednesday, so find out who we play, and let's get ready to go.
You've said in the past that guys maybe get over loss a little bit too quickly.
Yeah,
Is your hope that this
that's
one-
not just Clemson now. That's other teams too, but yeah.
Is your hope that this one stays with the team and sort of
No, not really. To be honest with you, no. This is, this last week, you got to put it behind you. You got to get your mind in a good place and get ready to go compete, and hopefully get to compete for multiple days. So, we're going to have our banquet tomorrow, and then we'll kind of flush this out, and we'll be on to the next thing and find out who we play, and let's get organized, get ready, and go in there and try to win some games and get going, get excited, build some momentum. So, I'm not going to let a couple of bad games take away from some of the good things this team has done. This team has grown tremendously. They've dealt with a lot of adversity, with a lot of injuries. They've dealt with, changing different things within the way we play because of personnel. And we've had a lot of guys really grow and do some good things this year. And, we let a game get away from us tonight. We haven't let that happen very often. That's part of basketball, but we got to do better.
Any more questions? I'm guessing if 6 months ago someone had said you're going to end the streak against North Carolina, you're going to beat 3 top 6 teams, you would have thought, all right, we're a tournament lock.
Yeah, I guess, probably. I mean, I think that would have been, I don't know that I would have believed that we were going to do all that, to be honest with you. Those are lofty achievements. They really are. I mean, obviously, winning in Chapel Hill has never been done. Beating 3 top, whatever it is, 5 or 6 teams, either AP has never been done. Somebody just showed me that the other one maybe since 1980. I mean, come on now, we've been playing basketball that's 40 years. Now, obviously, we lost a bunch of other games, but I knew we were going to lose some games. I mean, we lost a lot of players, and we've had some injuries to deal with, and we, have done – this team has been very coachable. They've worked really hard. They've really tried. And, we might be a little fatigued here at the end. But they achieved a lot. I'm proud of this group. I'm disappointed with what happened tonight. I take responsibility for that. This last week didn't end the way we wanted it to. That's on me. But we need to try to, pick ourselves up here, dust ourselves off, and let's try to get focused again. And let's go try to have a special week at the ACC tournament.
All good?
Thanks, guys.